Um, it says Kaiser near Hebrew. Oliver Van Ham. The translation of Egypt and grieve when it's not the afterlife. Abraham, Albion, Abraham, it's a weep, for it's wet, in price of the land. In Genesis, a generation later, it says the promise of a great heritage in the promised land. On their way there to the loss of beloved bloodline and family, husband and wife, and a few children of Ephraim of Bethlehem was Israel. And the translation from Egypt would be Aladdin. Of a monument made of stone there too that day. Genesis, after they made a journey to a new life, and it said they lost their property from destruction and ram. There was no means for recovery from sin, or those who have suffered and suffered from sin. And God did not spare the pain of them losing their beloveds, or their family, or their property. Ephraim, Bethlehem was Israel. And they grieve the loss that is very familiar to many. But who can turn you on? It says, go instead to my homeland, which is the heritage of the promised land. For here I am stranger amongst you. For I have lost my property of land. And in Genesis, generation later, take an oath by putting your swear to the gods in the heavens and the earth, of those who live amongst you, in the land that you come from. Bethlehem and Rupikanta, Naya of Anora, Teviso, Gathim, tosses and rush. And God will send his angels ahead of you. If this is unwilling from the oath, under no circumstances you are to take servant there. And they quickly empty their jug into the water and tough that will well to draw water of Campbell's. Translation would be a llama. The next translation is a donkey. Campbell's come from Egypt. Verb. That's Bethlehem, Israel. They have sands of seashore. The llama would be near there. Mostly Egypt had animals. The donkey is the promised land translation. It's an exact first generation of Genesis. Only they had earth. Of God's mission. In Matthew, is laminin of bracelets. This down to and from donkey's translation would be a lamb. And it says descendants of Israel, a victorious clan was Earth in the first generation of Genesis. Now, if you look at your video games, it all says Sega Genesis. It's the Bible of Earth. And Dinosaurs your scientific explanation.